if we want to build kind of decentralized versions of many of the applications people use right now, kind of day to day, right? And this is, social. This is things like food delivery. This is things like, Uber. This is things like, GitHub, etc. Like, what do we need to do? If you think of something like Uber or food delivery, it's actually kind of a common piece that underneath, and I call it gig protocol, right? It's really like matching somebody who wants to do some service and somebody who needs this service, right? And so what gig protocol is actually underneath is a reputation, right? And when something goes wrong, like you did not bring food, or you did bring food, but then somebody said you did not, is conflict resolution, right? Which then requires identity, like some form of identity. And obviously we don't want, kind of privacy leaking identity. We want, how do we privacy first identity? What does that look like? So we need, zero knowledge proving, proxy encryption, and all this kind of like, then you're getting into like more technical components. And so similarly, if we have social, right, the main component of social is social graph. This is something that should belong to the person, right? And it's actually a very complex problem because like you will not be putting your full social graph on a blockchain. It doesn't matter how scalable blockchain is, it's still not scalable enough. I mean, like it's just like security parameters wise. But there's other ways to do that. And so how do you do that? How do you do reputation? Reputation is probably, and especially like for me, it became actually more relevant in March because we started running this humanitarian fund for Ukraine, and we actually were working with a lot of volunteers, like over 5,000 volunteers Unchained Fund worked with, and some of them were not, stole stuff. Like, I mean, we knew we'll lose some percentage of money, but like, we did KYC, we did, kind of pinpointing them location, proof of location. We did, kind of background check via the government database. We did it, and we did like if somebody knew in already existing network, so like a kind of a relationship network. And so like all that obviously was very centralized, very privacy invasive, very not Web3, but it was needed to be done, right? And so as we think about it, like how do we actually build this, but in a way that truly decentralized and actually like privacy preserving?